Hey guys, Caroline from CarolineVencil.com here today, and I'm going to teach you guys something cool about blogging. So before we get into all of that fun stuff, be sure to like this video, leave a question if you have any in the comments, and be sure to subscribe to the channel for a new video almost every single day. Let's get into it. So you know you want to start a blog, but you don't know what it is that you should blog about. How do we fix this? How do you decide what to blog about? How do you decide on something that you should be able to write about every single day, on and on and on? How do you figure that out? Let me share with you some of my favorite things to kind of decide how to blog about and what you should do in case you started a blog and now you're kind of in a position where you don't like what it is that you're talking about. Let's go. How do I even know what I should blog about? I feel like I have so many ideas in my head that I could start a blog about, but everyone says to niche down. Okay, so let's talk about actually picking the topic of your blog. And let me be very clear on something really quick. I started my blog. It was a mom blog. Yes, mom blogging. And I reserve the right to pivot. I reserve the right to pivot constantly. I just call me Ross because I'm trying to pivot constantly. But that's kind of the cool thing is you can change the direction of your blog. If as you're going down your blogging journey, you realize like, I like helping moms. Obviously, I am a mom. I like helping moms, but I don't just want to talk about my kids. This is my mental process is I don't want to just talk about my kids because I felt like I had to put them in the spotlight and I was not comfortable with that. There's nothing wrong with it if that's what you choose to do. But for me, I just didn't feel comfortable with that. So what I noticed was in every single one of my posts, I was talking about ways to save money. I was talking about like, oh, you can get this. You can get these earbuds from Amazon for $20 instead of AirPods that are $90 and they come in their little charger case and they're cute and it's got a little lid and like that kind of thing is what I would talk about is like ways to save, ways to find a better deal, ways to stay on budget, anything like that. And it became clear that what I wanted to talk about was money for women, was personal finance for moms, and was learning about frugality and making it fun. And so that was how it evolved. So here are kind of like my 3 questions that I ask my coaching clients when they're talking about like, I don't know what to blog about. Number 1, what do people always ask me about? What am I the go-to person about? Like in real life, if you get an email from your mom, what is she asking you? If you get a text from your friend, what is she asking you? That's a solid way to start. Number 2, what is something that I could talk about for hours? You want to talk about frugality and ways to be frugal and like ways to be cheap? Like I am your girl all day long. I could literally talk your ear off for hours if you let me. Same thing with business stuff. I could talk your ear off for hours. Email marketing, hours. Setting up a budget, hours. Talking with your spouse about budgeting, hours. Hours and hours and hours. And so that was kind of another thing that I learned through just writing. And then here's the next big thing is what makes you happiest to talk about? A lot of us can talk about things for hours and hours and hours because it's kind of like drama filled. Like I know that this is like a bad habit and I'm really, really trying to be conscientious about it and break it. But like we could gossip for hours. Gossip for hours. That does not make me happy. Gossiping does not make me happy. Throwing people under the bus publicly does not make me happy. Could I talk about it for hours? Absolutely, I could. But is that something that I want to talk about for hours? No. Is that a way that is going to make me happy to talk about for hours? No. Would I be happy to be known as I'm that lady who talks about gossiping for hours? No. I want to be known as that frugal lady. I want to be known as that lady who helps women start their own businesses. Like that's how I want to be known. And so that's how I really decided what it was that I wanted to start my blog about? Ask yourself these questions, and if you come up with an answer that is not the current direction of your blog, don't freak out. Don't freak out. Start by writing posts about that new topic that you want to talk about. If you don't have a whole lot of traffic just yet, don't stress out. This is okay. You can still do this. Start posting it. Start posting it to your blog and see how good it feels to you. If it feels right to continue down this new path, then go with it. If it feels better to like, oh, I was just kind of bored talking about finances for a week, but now I'm back, I'm here to stay, then awesome. You don't have to like change directions or change your blog name or anything like that right out the gate. You don't have to do that. Don't freak out. Okay? We're not going like straight into like throwing things out the window. Just pick what it is that you want to talk about, and don't worry. You are not stuck. You can always pivot. You can always start a different site if you wanted to. So don't feel like you're locked in for the rest of your life to only ever talk about finances again. You're not. You can change, you can grow, you can add more things that you want to talk about to your blog, but don't freak out about it. That's the big thing. Don't freak out. All right, guys, I hope that you learned a lot from that. Don't forget to check out the links inside of the description below to sign up for some cool freebies that you can get. And don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and leave any questions that you have in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you want a new video every single day, we post a new video every single day. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.